Hello, 70. How are you tonight? Yeah, it's been a couple days. Oh, tripping over things. Dang it. Don't die, Kyle. What do you get? What's that? Is that new parts? New part day. All right, check it out. Part 3, here we come. All right. New part day. I figure it'll be exciting. Pretty sure I know what's in here, but we'll find out together. Grab my knife. All the stuff. All right. New part day. Here we go. Ooh. Definitely didn't want me to get in here. Yeah, it's been a couple days. Been busy the last couple days and haven't had a chance to get out here. And I knew these were coming. Honestly, on this project, until these got here, there wasn't much else I could do. Tell you what, I've been watching one of the other pullers. Oh, this is a terrible knife technique. Matt Hendricks. He's been fixing up his. He called it Scrap Pile 70. He bought it out of a scrapyard. It's a new style, but it's got the old style engine still. 70 M&W piston. Pretty nice little tractor. I think it pulled pretty good last year. Been painting that all of it. It is gorgeous. So this came all the way from New Jersey, which apparently is a pretty good Oliver following out there. Excited. If you watch my old videos, you should know exactly what this is then. Let's get into this thing. There we go. Not a bad way to ship it. I kind of like it. It's got 2 insulated boards on each side. Kind of tucking everything together. And I'm trying to find out to get the title for that one. I'm just gonna drive out there and get it. Oh. There we go. Alright, come on. There we go. Yeah, it's really packed together quite nicely. I'll save all this little stuff. Maybe a little foam board everywhere. I guess it's cheaper than a box. Hold on, let me get rid of cut here. But yeah, so I've been busy the last few days, but weekend, you know what that means. There'll be probably a video out tonight, tomorrow night, all that stuff. Oh, look at that. Hope you can see that. Oh, there's some new sheet metal. New Jersey dirt on it. Look at that. Look at that. Perfect. I'm excited. Well, obviously, we're going to have to. I'll bring you over here, folks. Look at that. So, give me a minute. Throw the hood back on. We'll chest this stuff. All right, got that stupid little ring cap off. I'll tell you what, big fan of these aluminum hoods. This thing weighs like nothing. Also means you gotta be very careful with it because it will misshape like nothing. There's Johnny. So, Christmas time is coming up, as you all know. It's probably the wrong time for me to start thinking about a top 10 Christmas gift ideas. But at the same time, I know most of you guys, if you're like me, people are asking, what do you want? So it's hard to find ideas. So, mine won't be 10, but thoughts, things to get the tractor collector in your life for Christmas. One is what's always good. They don't have one already for their particular model. Is a reprint service manual or a service manual for their tractor. A lot of times, what kind of tractors? A lot of times you can go on there, and, like on the 550, I had one, and you can. There a lot of times there'll be a reprint from a factory one, and they're really nice for. They'll have all the specifications. They'll have all the adjustments you need, and it makes it really easy to start working on your tractor. So that's one thing if you don't know. Obviously, we always enjoy new tractors, but that's sometimes not that easy to get. Maybe it's not too much for Christmas. But look at that, you can still see where it would have said 70, row crop 70 right there. Rust it out. Sorry for missing it. It's really straight. Did I, yep, that's right side. Maybe it's right. Yeah, that's right. This one is a little bit, whenever this last one was painted, I was a painted factory, there's a bolt head over here that come up just a little bit. There we go. Minor adjustments, I think that'll work. All right, let's put the sides on now. Here, these all work. It's funny, I've had my Super for years, never got sheet metal for it. This tractor, I have it for what, a couple months, and I already ordered the sheet metal for it. But this tractor might also, might get sold. So, if it gets sold, we have sheet metal, we're 170 out on our farm, and I wanted to make sure we didn't lose that sheet metal if I sold one. So I kind of had to get sheet metal. So if I do ever sell this one, we're not losing our sheet metal because that would be bad. But everything came pretty intact. I mean, obviously this side's a little bit rougher than the other one, but obviously I was taking the same tractor. It's a little bit of a rust spot down there, but that's fine. That looks really good. Here, I'll take you around to the other side. You can see. Oh yeah. Looks like a tractor again. So what I think, let me, loud noise. There we go. That'll work pretty good. Not exactly the same color. Obviously, this was painted some other time, probably not exactly the same color, but I think it'll work. I think it will work. So, exhaust things, honestly, for the time being, I'm going to get the right size little rain cap for this. Be fine with it. Man, that looks pretty good. The funny part is I'm literally just going to tear this all back off. But so now, got to figure out what you're doing there. Where you come from? Got a problem. Got to also figure out that it's got two extra spot for an extra gauge. So I need to put some gauges in it because these gauges don't work. Probably won't go with Oliver ones, but. And then one of the other things I got to do on this tractor, now that I got you here, is the seat's really not too bad. But I want to, for me, I'm going to move these seat brackets. I'm going to try and move these seat brackets back one hole. Take this little crossbar out. And try and take this out and then bring the seat brackets back one more. Loosen those up and try and slide the seat back just a little bit. It's a little more comfortable for me on it. But yeah, there is 10 work on the 70. So kind of just a quicker video. I think what I'm going to do too on this is I want to build some other because these things are kind of loose, and they're me climbing on and off this, I'm going to end up breaking these off. I'm going to do some different kind of covers here, and then I'll mount lights on the bottom of them so I can still have lights on this tractor, because obviously lights were on the fenders, but those fenders were garbage. Look at that. So when the 70 came out, it really was one of the first tractors to be able to streamline like this and look all. The only problem was, as you guys can tell, there's not a lot of airflow. I mean, there's some louvers, and you can even see like the amount of louvers this has versus, remember on the 60, it was constant up and down the whole thing, trying to let that thing breathe. Still were having trouble with it. When they went to the Supers, they did the same thing. They tried to add more louvers, or they went to the 88, the Fleet Line series. Well, then once they went to the Supers, they gave up on that, and that's when they went to the open one, which is funny because you look at tractors now, every tractor now is open. You can see the inside of the tractor. And at that point, they were trying to hide everything. They wanted to be all streamlined and pretty. So, but yeah. So that's why once the Supers came out, they went to small ones, because what farmers were doing, and this is why you find these tractors all the time with the sheet metal on them, they were getting hot. At the time, they didn't think they were worth anything. They'd rip the sheet metal off, throw it in the barn. It'd get left in the barn. They'd sell that. They'd run the tractor half to death, trade the tractor, and forget the sheet metal was in the barn, and it would never be together again. So to find decent sheet metal, it looks like this thing originally would have actually been by where that line is. Maybe it was back a little bit farther here, but who knows. But to find decent sheet metal nowadays is hard. Obviously, companies repop this stuff, but it's expensive. And on a tractor like this, it would literally be the cost of the tractor. Almost what I paid. It'd be about what I paid for this tractor when you price out the two of them. Just put sheet metal in this. So that's why I didn't do it. But man, I am just tickled. And I'll tell you what, it really means that this thing's getting sheet metal. I was going to tell myself I wasn't going to do it. I got some 770 sheet metal coming, or idea for where I found some. That's got to happen now. So, yeah, exciting, man. That is just... But the best part is, so here's the cool part. We'll do this real quick. Check this out. So remember that alternator in there that I was worried about where it's hitting? Pretty sure. Pop this back up. There it goes. All right. If I can make this thing sit here, it's going to clear. It is going to clear. So, operation, make the alternator fit there, is a go. So now my next plan is I got to cut this. This is I'm debating what it is. I'm going to cut this belt, take chunks out of it to get the measurements. We'll see what I need. But man, sweet, sweet, sweet. See, now it needs a good washing. Change the oil. Do some other little stuff on it, but yeah, we're supposed to get some snow this weekend, Saturday. So if we get snow Saturday, I might have to do some tractor driving in the snow. One of these tractors, probably the Farmall, because it's still got working lights. The Super's got working lights, but it doesn't have a working generator, so that puts that on the list. So, but yeah, 70's got 10. I'm excited. Just kind of a quick little video up tonight. We'll probably weekend project. I'm going to work on that alternator, so stay tuned back for that. We'll bring that and we'll get that alternator fixed on this thing, or hopefully get that done this weekend. And we'll do some other work on it. So like and subscribe. You guys know what to do. Thanks for everybody checking it out. Had some new people joining up and checking out the channel, and I always appreciate that. This means it looks like that tired as this. Not sure. Anyway, y'all have a good one. We'll see you on the next one for BIBSTER'S Repair Shop. Bye.